Hey, John, what if humans only drank alcohol instead of water?
That's a crazy thought. Let's see what would happen. Imagine a tomorrow where humans can only drink alcohol, never water again. The first sips might feel exciting, but danger hides beneath the surface. Water keeps every organ alive. Alcohol cannot replace its vital role. Our bodies need water for blood, digestion, and brain function every day. Alcohol dehydrates instead, pulling precious fluids out of the body quickly. Within hours, people would feel extreme thirst, dry mouth, and weakness. Headaches and dizziness would spread fast as dehydration begins inside everyone. Muscles would cramp painfully, and energy levels would drop close to zero. The liver would suffer, overworking to process constant streams of alcohol daily. Liver failure would rise, leaving millions sick and unable to filter toxins. Kidneys, too, would collapse under endless dehydration and toxin overload. The heart would weaken, pumping thicker blood without life-giving water. Brain function would deteriorate, confusion, memory loss, and poor judgment everywhere. Accidents would increase as intoxication becomes a permanent state for humanity. Every workplace would fail, doctors, pilots, and leaders unable to think clearly. Hospitals would overflow with people suffering from alcohol poisoning and organ damage. Children would be hit hardest, their small bodies collapsing under alcohol's weight. Pregnant women would face tragedy as alcohol harms and destroys unborn life. Sleep patterns would shatter, with people restless, disoriented, and constantly fatigued. Mental health would collapse, anxiety, depression, and aggression fueled by constant intoxication. Relationships and families would fracture under violence and emotional instability. Communities would lose trust as drunkenness replaces cooperation and responsibility. Crime rates would surge with poor judgment and reckless behavior everywhere. Emergency services would struggle, overwhelmed by accidents and alcohol-related injuries. Daily life would slow, society collapsing as clear thinking becomes impossible. Some might attempt to dilute alcohol, but it still fails to hydrate. Others would try to find hidden reserves of water underground or stored. Without water, survival time would shrink drastically, days instead of weeks. Billions would die quickly, their bodies unable to adapt to alcohol. The few survivors would be those with rare access to stored water. But for the majority, humanity would spiral into extinction within months. Alcohol may bring celebration, but it was never meant to replace life. The human body's design depends fully on water, not substitutes. What if humans truly drank alcohol instead of water? The end would come fast. Subscribe now and join us for the next dramatic what if journey.